Hey kids. So, I just love that Marvel's having like the worst announcement phase ever and they just keep kind of dropping stuff slowly. So, I mean, we have a confirmed live action Spider-Verse. Tobey Maguire's coming back. If Tobey's coming back, there's nothing stopping Andrew Garfield. This is just going to go, crazy cool bananas. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait to see how Sinister Six works with this, because it could be that Sinister Six doesn't exist in one universe. It's only possible because of the multiverse. Anyway, I have this weird pet theory that they track the Marvel Strike Force game and they look at all the teams that are really good, and the Sinister Six team's pretty good. But moving on. Today's minor, tiny announcement. Well, not today's, the announcement of a few days ago. Oscar Isaac's coming to the MCU. Big fan of the Oscar Isaacs, not a big fan of the new Star Wars movies. Among the only watchable things is his performance, not because it was well written, just because it was well acted. In the first movie, I should say Force Awakens was good. There were a couple of weak points in it, but it was generally speaking good. However, the rest of that dumpster fire. Really, it was the herald of 2020. It was the Silver Surfer of 2020. It's going to be great. Now, with Moon Knight off the page and accounted for with Oscar Isaacs, I pose to you the following question. Who is Keanu Reeves? He already said that he and Kevin Feige talk regularly. He and Kevin have been touching base about several different roles in the MCU. Now, some of those roles definitely went to other people because he said I passed on things. He and I talked and we said no. He has openly stated in interviews that he wants to be Wolverine. He's old. I say that with so much love. But he's too old to bank on a 10 to 15 year commitment in an action role. Then again, I say that and he's going to do John Wick movies until he breaks. And they're amazing. And he's really good in them. And I don't know if you guys are familiar with a lot of the background on that, but John Wick was made by a stuntman turned director. And those are, that's Keanu doing his stunts. He's doing all the physicality of that role. He's doing all the shooting and all the different things. If you look at his gun training scores are amazing. Neither here nor there. But, in terms of roles, he was on the radar for Moon Knight, and now it goes to Oscar Isaacs. Tremendous fit. Oscar Isaacs is going to play the crap out of that role. And Moon Knight's yet another sort of snarky, borderline R-rated MCU hero. If they're bringing in him, they're going to bring in Dracula. It'd be kind of cool for Keanu to play Dracula because it's a total 90s throwback, but I don't think he will. My husband's personal choice would be Silver Surfer. Let's get Keanu Reeves in as the Herald of Galactus. But we're going in interesting directions. It's very, very possible that we get Keanu in a substantial role like that. Oscar Isaacs will be here to stay. Moon Knight's going to stay. That's going to be one of your Ant-Man style characters. He's going to get his own movies. He's going to be a sideline Avengers guy. It's going to be good. They confirmed America Chavez. They didn't confirm, but they pretty much confirmed America Chavez. They confirmed Kamala Khan. We got a lot of longevity in the new lineup. They're definitely playing their cards. And Scott Summers' casting calls have gone out. Cyclops is coming. I'm a fan. Cyclops is usually team leader. We assume it's Wolverine, because Wolverine's the coolest. Even when the cartoon was out, Wolverine was always everyone's favorite, but Cyclops was always the leader of the gang. If you're going to rally the X-Men, you need him, you need Storm. She's coming to Black Panther too. I'm sorry, there's really no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you have Namor and you have Wakanda, Storm is going to materialize somewhere. I don't know if they're going to do a new character who's Aurora Monroe, or they're just going to make Storm in from an old character. In that way, it'd be kind of cool to see an existing Wakandan character. You have some very strong acting power already established there. It would be kind of cool to see, I don't know, either Lupita Nyong'o or Michonne from The Walking Dead. One of them would be tremendous in like a Storm-esque role. I particularly it'd be interesting for the head of the Dora Milaje to suddenly become a mutant, because the Dora Milaje devote themselves to the protection of the Wakandan royal family and the king. To have the conflict of then having this power that supersedes that would be very intriguing. Especially as at one point Storm, I believe, was either married to or engaged to T'Challa. So she was going to be Queen of Wakanda. Some interest there. Or you got Angela Bassett on your roster. Do it. There's nothing more I want to see than Angela Bassett just raining tornadoes down on people. It's the only thing I'm here for. These are just minor casting rumors. I am greatly considering that the next video is going to diverge from the MCU. We do call it the Marvel Lunch, but there's many topics in the wide world of nerddom. I am interested in talking about the resurrection of Firefly. I believe it is coming. We've all thought that for many years, those of us who love the Firefly, but there's some weird tidings in the wind. I think it's the time. Also, what's Nathan Fillion doing except telling everybody to, watch his nerdy projects? And on the topic of Nathan Fillion, I love Tom Holland. Tom Holland's a great guy, good actor. Give Tom Holland all the projects. Keep him away from Uncharted. This looks like trash right now. Why is Nathan Fillion not Nathan Drake? There's no reason for this except someone going, Tom Holland's younger. I hate them. There's not going to be any making a good movie with Tom Holland as Nathan Drake and Marky Mark as Sully. This is going to be bad. It's going to be real bad. Not good bad. It's going to be bad. And frankly, Nathan Fillion can save it. There's a way. Talk to you guys soon.